Okay, today we are going to be running around Dover's Hill. It's another pretty decent summit in the Cotswolds. One of a few that has a trig point. I think ultimately 700 something elevation gain. Part of the National Trust, but it's generally a lot of people enjoy walking and running around the hills and the woods. Interesting fact, there's a monument after Robert Dover, who supposedly started the Cotswold Olympics Games, which is actually a precursor to the modern Olympic Games. All right, now we begin the descent into the woods. Another beautiful part of living in the country. See livestock quite often just kind of roaming the fields freely, but yeah, just kind of looking off into the distance. Again, we can see the Malverns in the background. That's not actually stripes in the grass, that's kind of the remnants of an old European way of farming called rise and furrow. Dates back quite a number of centuries. I think part of the reason was it allowed for better drainage of crops in the furrows, and obviously crops would be on the rise. But it also surprisingly increases the surface area due to the sort of hills on the side, so you can actually grow more crops. But you will see this in quite a number of places in the Cotswolds. Still very boggy up here. The snow just melted a couple of days ago, so the ground is still very, very sodden. Gorgeous skies though. Okay, now we're heading away from Dover's Hill. We're going to be going around the base of it a little bit, heading towards Saintbury. Not sure, yeah, you can't really see it in the distance, but just over that ridge line is Saintbury. It's another really beautiful town in the Cotswolds that often gets overlooked. Okay, this is quite treacherous, just pure slot. So yeah, I'm gonna have to hold on to the fence, otherwise I'm gonna end up on my butt. Yeah, so we made it down the hill. You can see the runoff from the field, so all that rain and snow is melted. Just love the sound of running water. There you go. Waterfall, Cotswold style. Time for some elevation gain now, up into the woods. So far we've run around Dover's Hill and then we've come down through the backwards of Dover's Hill towards Saintbury. Now we're coming back up the hill and we'll join with the appropriately named Buckle Street. Anyone trying to run that, they definitely buckle you. Now we do a quite rapid 500 feet elevation gain. I don't think I'll be running this the entire way up. So, about halfway back up. This is a continuation of the bridle path. And next will be into the woods. Here's one of the edges of the runoff from the field, making its way downhill. So this field, in the next couple of months, towards the spring, I'll have to come back because it is absolutely carpeted in snowdrops and later on bluebells. Just coming up on the top of this climb, be 500 feet when we're at the top. But this is what I love about the low sun in the afternoons, the light that it casts into the woods with all of the leaves on the floor. Just those copper and rustic hues are absolutely gorgeous. Okay, we're just over the ridgeline now, back up to about 600-700 feet elevation gain. And you can just about see Chipping Campden in the valley down below. That'll be a run for another day. Alright, last little segment. Let's bring us back to the car park at Dover's Hill. Round us out for about 4 3/4 miles.